What's up, guys? This is Peter coming at you. Another episode of the Daily Dose with Common Collector. So, I've been working on watching through Naruto Shippuden, and I know I butchered that, but that's okay. So we're gonna let's move that down a little bit more. All right. So one thing I do is I skip all the fillers. I'm not, and it really got me thinking, is there anything really wrong with the fillers? So, and the reason I thought about that is I'm sitting there watching it, right? And on the shelf below, I have my Dragon Ball Z figures. So I got Goku and Piccolo. And I remember watching this when you couldn't get every episode dubbed, right? You get fan subbed. And back then, the only way to really get it was to order them on VHS. Yes, for all you young kids out there, I said VHS. They had to put them in, they had to dub them, they'd then put them on a VHS. And my brother ordered a VHS from some guy from Japan, China. I have no idea where he ordered it. It was in the very early days of internet. I mean, talking early days, because I was in high school still, I think. Yeah, so he ordered it. In one of the episodes he ordered that we really wanted to watch, funniest thing and I tell everyone, best Dragon Ball Z episode ever. They get their driver's license. They learn to drive. All right, now when you think Goku and Piccolo, you think fighting. I mean, attack each other, you know, all that good stuff. You know, he's already ready to do his Kamehameha. But for some reason, Goku's wife wants him to get a driver's license. I can't remember the whole episode. It's been a very long time since I watched it. But, so he goes in for his driving test. And Piccolo goes in for his driving test. Now, it basically becomes a fighting match of cars. They both, I think they both fail. If they don't fail, they pass because the drivers are so scared shitless that they don't know what the hell to do, right? But what that made me think of, you know, because I'm watching Naruto, is filler episodes, and that was one of the best ones I'd ever seen. But what it also made me think about, what's worse than a filler episode, as a guy who's just chilling and watching and enjoying, are two things. Episodes that are part filler and part canon to the manga, because what I've noticed is those part filler episodes are so much fucking recap in cuts from older episodes that you really don't need, that really don't matter, that they just need to make the time go further. Now, real quick, if you don't know what a filler episode is and you haven't watched anime for a super long time, and you what it is the manga, where they're getting the story for the anime, has basically got so far that they now have to stop and make their own episodes to pad it so that they can then pick up where the story left off in the manga. Now, most of the time, the filler episodes are flashbacks or simple stories like these two getting their driver's license that don't really fucking matter. They don't mean anything. They get put in there so that they can just pad a little bit and make some time. Sometimes there's short story arcs. For Naruto, a lot of flashback episodes when he was training, when he's younger. A couple of them are like side missions that can fit into the story but don't really matter. Some that are really fun, again, are episodes that really get you to know the other characters that are important but don't really matter to that story. They weren't originally in the story, so they get you to feel for those characters. Yeah, so I think for me, it's not the filler episodes, because I can find filler lists and I can skip those. What really sucks worse than anything, is when you're watching an episode and you're like, half of this doesn't matter. I just spent time on Hulu. So watching commercials, which again, back in the day, commercials, you got it, you watched it, you knew they were there. Now, it does add a little extra of a moment because I'm not used to watching them. I pay extra Netflix to not have commercials. I pay extra Disney Plus to not have commercials, but I don't pay for extra on all my apps. So Hulu, Max, I get stuck with commercials. But my point is, you watch these episodes and you want to just enjoy it, and you get stuck watching stuff that doesn't fully matter. That's it. So went a little bit over on time today, guys. Trying to keep these at 5 minutes. This is Peter coming at you for the Daily Dose of the Comic Collector, guys. Keep collecting, keep enjoying, and I will catch you on the next time.